Welcome back to one video of my channel Biology, and in this video we will be going through the chapter of bone. Okay, bone, small crispy video. This is a series where one day examination of any government service questions from the biology syllabus I will be making, as I myself is preparing for one of the very important exams. Okay, so I have made these videos, okay, collecting source from different books and all those questions which are previous year questions, those questions which generally come. Okay, that is why I have made this video, and this is also very important for your 9-10 also, because you know questions come from this part. Okay, so we will starting with bone. Okay, bones is a very important chapter. Okay, bones. Students, one thing remember that the study of bones is called osteology. What is the study of bone called? Osteology. Cells of bones is known as osteocytes. Okay, and protein present in bone is known as ossine. Okay, now don't you think you have found a common factor before I say osteo? So remember, this is your tricks. OSS. This is a tricks. This is not science. This is a trick. Tricks will help us to memorize things first. So if you see the word osteo or os, anything related to that, understand students that this is somehow related to bones. Okay, this is somehow related to bones. So this is why I say that the study of bone is called osteology. The cells of bone is called osteocytes. Okay, cyte means you know cells, and the ossine is known as the protein that is found in bones. Since childhood, a question that comes, how many bones are there in your body? So in our body we have 206 bones. 206 bones are present in our body, and it is divided into two parts. One is the axial bones are there, another is the appendicular are there. Appendicular. What is the axial? Axial means the axis. Any bone that is related to the axis, this portion of a body, that is known as the axial bone. Axis means this portion, straight portion, that is known as your axial bone, and rest is known as the appendicular bone. Okay, we will be talking about which is the smallest bone, largest bone, all things. Okay, but this is what you can remember. One more very important fact, students, that is, what is a ligament? Okay, and what is a tendon? Tendon and ligament is when, so ligament, what is a ligament? Ligament means when a bone is joined with another bone, then it is called a ligament. Ligament means what? This is a bone B, suppose, and this is another bone B. When these two are joined together, it is joined with a ligament. And what is a tendon? Tendon means when a bone is joined with a muscle. Like if I say a bone is there B, it is joined with what? It is joined with a muscle. Okay, so if a bone is there, B plus B, bone is there, just remember this joint, B and B, then it will be a ligament. B joined with a muscle, then it's called a tendon. Okay, easy difference, like twice if you read you will understand. Bone plus bone, it's a ligament. Bone plus a muscle, then it's a tendon. Clear to you? Clear to you? Okay. Next, axial bones and appendicular bones we are talking about. We have 80 axial bones. We have 80 axial bones. Among these 206 bones, we have 80 axial bones. So definitely, how many are remaining? If you minus this, I think 126 bones are remaining. 126 bones we have got appendicular bones. Okay. Question comes, how many axial bones are there in your body? You remember 80 axial bones are there in your body, and rest are appendicular bones. Okay. Now let's start from the bones that we see. Okay. Yeah, let's start with the bones. Okay. I'm rubbing this, okay? Yeah. Remember this, students, that is, in our ear we have got 3 bones. If we are talking about the ear, we have got 3 bones. In which steps is the smallest bone in our body? Smallest bone in our body. So question can come, which is the smallest bone in your body? It will be steps. Steps is the smallest bone in the body. The longest bone in our body is the thigh bone. This is our thigh bone. So remember, suppose this is a body. Okay, not suppose, this is one body. Here in this year you will have 3 bones. In this year you will have 3 bones. Okay, so 3 plus 3 is 6. Among that, students, 3 bones this side. So 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 3. This 3, this 3. 3 plus 3, we have got 6 bones. Okay, among that, steps is the smallest bone. Okay, next we will come to the next one, that is clavicle. Next is clavicle. Clavicle is also known as the collarbone. This bone that you see, this is called collarbone, also known as the beauty bone. This is beauty bone. This part, this one, these two, if you see, these are the collarbones. I don't have it proper. But yeah, collarbones, if you see, these collarbones are very beautiful. I mean, those is visible nicely. That is what is called the clavicle. After the ear comes straight to this one, that is called the collarbone or the clavicle, which is also known as the beauty bone. Okay, which is known as the beauty bone. So after this we will have is your collarbone, which is known as the clavicle. This is known as the beauty bone. What is it known as? The beauty bone, which provides beauty. In our skull we have total 29 bones. How many bones are there? Total 29 bones are there in the skull. Okay, skull we will have 29 bones. After the collarbones, we will have is our rib. We will have is your rib cage. What is it? We will have is a rib. In the rib, we will have total 12 pairs of bones are there. Okay, 12 pairs of bones are there in the ribs. And you know, students, the ribs, if you see in our body, this is the middle thing is there, and the ribs are like this way in our body. 12 pairs are this. This portion, this main portion is known as the sternum. Okay, this main one is known as the sternum. Okay, 12 pairs of ribs are there like this way. 12 pairs are there like this way they are making. And the middle portion, if you see, this middle one is known as the sternum. This middle one is known as the sternum. This middle portion, this middle one is called the sternum, and rest we will have the 12 bones that are there. Okay, and here it is after, see, first this skull total 29 bones are there. Among this 3 plus 3 is 6, and this is called the steps is one among them. Okay, the smallest bone in the body. After that we are going to have a collarbone, which is known as the clavicle. Clavicle is known as the collarbone. Understand? After that you will have this portion. This is the rib. Rib is there. Okay, here you will have total 12 bones are there. Okay, 12 bones are there. Okay, and the middle, the strong part of you see, in which the bones are attached like this way, that is known as your sternum. That is known as your sternum. After that, students, remember, come to this portion of a body. The down portion is the thigh. If you see the bone, that is called the femur. What is it known as? It is known as a femur. Okay, thigh portion, if I see, if I talk about a thigh portion, okay, thigh bone, if they are saying, then it's a femur. Femur, students, remember, longest bone in our body. Longest bone in our body is the femur. Okay, longest bone in our body. After that, you will have your ghutna that you see, that is called the patella. That bone is known as your patella. Patella is your ghutna bone. After that, the long portion, if you see, first the thigh is there. How far legs are there? This is the thigh. Okay, then you will have, this is your patella, ghutna. After that, you have this, no? You have legs like this way. Here, 2 bones are there. One is the tibia, and another is the fibula. Tibia is there. Tibia plus fibula. 2 bones are there. Okay. This side is patella, and this side is the femur. So femur, patella, tibia, and fibula. Clear, students? Any problem? No. Come to this portion. this portion, the wrist that we have, this portion, here we have one bone that is called the carpals. This wrist bone is known as the carpals. What is this called? Wrist bone. In the fingers we have total 14 bones are there. How many bones are there? 14 bones are there in our fingers also. 14 bones are there in our fingers. This portion that is the shoulder that you see, you have got the scapula. Scapula is there in the shoulder. Understand, students? Scapula is in the shoulder. Shoulder, this is scapula, you will get in the shoulder. A quick revision, that is, students, remember that we are talking about bones. Understand? The study of bone is called osteology. Os is there. The cells that is present in a bone is called ossein, and the protein that is present is called the ossein. The longest bone of our body is the femur, and the smallest bone in our body is the stapes. In the ear there is 3 plus 3, 6 bone. The collarbone that is called the cavern, which is also known as the beauty bone. Next we have got the shoulder bone that is called the scapula. After that we have got the rib where 12 pairs of bones are there, in which the main middle portion is called the sternum. Understand? This is what. After that we have got the thigh bone or the femur, which is the longest bone of our body, this one. And we have then the gutva that is called the patella. Okay, and after that in this portion of our body we will have tibia and fibula. Okay, come to the wrist now, hand. Here this is the carpal. Here we have got 14 bones in the finger. 5 fingers are there, 14 bones here, 14 bones here. Okay, understood, students? Short form, short, crispy 11 minutes video that I have made for you. Important for your SSC purpose, for your any state level exam that you appear, a single day state level exam, question comes from this, and definitely for 9th and syllabus is also important. So please go through this very nicely. If you have any problem, please let me know. I will try to clear it as much as I can. So thank you so much. Meet you all in the next video with the next chapter, that is heart, circulatory system. See, basically circulatory system is a chapter which is very big, but I will make it short for you as much as it's important for the examination purpose of you. Okay. Thank you so much. Meet you all in the next video. Thank you.